From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic relief crusader.
Howdy everyone, how's it going? It's Titillating Tuesday, episode 105, and you've entered the Geekosphere, which is the Comic Relief Crusaders channel, and welcome to you all out there. I hope you get your Christmas shopping done soon, if you haven't already. If you had, lucky you, because you're doing far better than I am. How's it going? I hope everybody had a good weekend, a great weekend. Right now it's a frosty weekend right where I'm at. Wow. Just a little nipply cold. My nipples are getting 3 Smarties long. That's how cold it is outside right now. So I want to welcome everybody that made it here so far. We got Franco Walker, who says hello there. Hello to you, Franco Walker, who tells everybody to please subscribe, hit the bell, hit share, hit like, and select the live chat if you want to see what's going on. So hello to you, Franco Walker, and we also got on the Rumble side, who's manning both sides of the fence here, we got Vince Womack, who says, yes, I am totally 100% on X, and if you haven't followed me on X, what are you waiting for? Because I'm there on X. So, hello there, Vince Womack, who puts out every link humanly possible, and hidey-ho to all you nerds and nerdettes, and hidey-ho to you too, man. Nice to see you. We also got Theta Zord. Hail everyone, and to Vince Womack and Comic Relief Crusader. Hail to you, Theta Zord. Nice to see you, dude. Let's see. He says, I'm screwed financially, but I'm blessed to be able to be here with you all. Much love, and God bless us all. Yeah, well, God bless you too, man. So great to see you here, dude. So, and yeah, it's Bidenomics. It just works. It totally 100% works. Yeah, as we can see. So, and yes, Tim, I have gotten on with it. So there, and we also got Madman number 4. Yo, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. And we got Wendy Trauma Warrior, who says hello, CRC in chat. Well, hello to you, Wendy Trauma Warrior. Nice to see ya. Great that you're here, and hopefully, the rest of the crew over there are listening in. And if you happen to be listening in, rest of the crew, hello to all of you. So it's nice to see you all there. And yes, the Comic Relief Crusader could not be with us today, so we got this person instead. Exactly. So I am his stunt double, as it were. So what can I say? I'd like to clone myself and make myself do all the work. So that being said, let's welcome everybody on board, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Appion, what's going on, dude?
You get nothing. Good day, sir. Hello.
Okay, fine. No.
That was rude.
I know.
Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm sorry.
No. I'm doing good, man.
So sorry. You doing good?
Yes, coleslaw is ready.
Yeah. So, Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I can't get away from that game. I'm kind of addicted to it. It is the Overwatch killer, and it's free. So The price is right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I want to
When are
play
we
Indiana
at?
Jones, but man, Marvel Rivals just it's hard to stop.
Soaking up the good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And we got somebody that's jolly right now. Merry Christmas, all! Merry Christmas to you, Tom.
Hello! Don't make me. I'm stirring a pot of craft dinner with hamburger. Yay!
Oh, KD.
Homemade
Right on.
hamburger
Good old-
helper.
Oh no! Well, actually, that's good too. I got some of that out of the way, but I've always put together a thing of craft dinner and hamburger. It just tastes so good.
Mhm.
It's such a good combo. And I never understood hot dogs in craft dinner. I can never do that. I don't know. Some people like it. No, I like hot dogs, not touching everything but beans. It's the only other thing I'd have hot dogs with. But yeah,
I love hot dogs and crap dinner.
I've never liked it. Not my cup of tea. I don't know.
No?
I like my no. I like my hot dogs either in beans or by themselves. It's weird. I don't know. But I'm good. I'm trying to be merry. I actually got to put my Christmas tree up tonight. Oh yes. Last minute
Nice.
stuff.
Last
Last
minute
minute.
stuff. And hey, John Peterson, bah, weep, cry now, weep, ninny bong to you too, dude. Nice to see you, man.
let
And
me- Oh yeah, go ahead. Go
yes.
ahead.
Well, I could.
No, I was going to say, I'm with you, Appion. Oh my goodness, once you start picking that Rivals game up, it's hard to put down. So
Yeah, it's really
It
it's
is.
just-
it is so good.
And we got Pop
Oh,
Culture
Yay,
Republic.
Pop.
How's it going,
It's
dude?
me.
Hey,
Hey,
You
Yes.
made it.
I
yeah.
made it.
How's things there in burly old Texas?
Got the air conditioning on.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
I
warm?
mean, it's crazy weather. One day the heater, one day the air conditioner. It's yeah, that's yo-yo weather. Up down, up down.
Mother Nature's doing drugs.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, exactly right.
Now I've got caffeine. I've got chocolate. I'm ready to go.
Oh, damn.
Wendy says, I
Yeah.
told my crew a couple of your horrible, painful jokes from Saturday. They're claiming workman's comp. Ah, there you go. Anything to help out the crew. So, you may. I've done my duty, my civic duty. So there we go.
I'm
If
doing
you
my
haven't-
part.
That's
You doing
right. If you haven't checked it out, what she's referring to is over at Raymond Feliciano's side at King Dolphin TV, and this past Saturday they had their joke show, the Slappies, and so I don't think anybody wins a particular prize of any sort, but it's like have the worst jokes humanly possible. And
That'd be perfect for that.
Wow.
Oh yeah, see, there
I
you
live
go.
my life by bad jokes.
Exactly. You
How
would
to
have
make
been
a living.
perfect for that. I thought it was your ruggish good looks.
You know, I bring out my friend Walker Joker. People start to laugh. No.
Oh God.
Oh wait, no. There we go.
Oh, he's starting up again. Oh my
Yep.
God. And let's see, Tim, comic, did you happen to see that story about the lady who went to sleep with 1,000 guys in 24 hours? Yes, I
Ew.
did.
Yes. Was it
Yeah.
Ab and
Same-
Preach? I
the
watch
same
them. They're
one
too
that-
good. You
We did 100 in a day.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
like
Dang.
Ab and Preach. They're guys I've watched on YouTube. I'm a big fan of theirs. They're out of Montreal. And they did a video on it, and they're like, how
Ugh.
did be? I met the gentleman. Their release. They estimated if it's 1,000 guys, that's almost like 4 liters. What the hell?
And how are you
Ugh.
gonna time it? You're gonna tell some of the guys like, hurry up, I still have like 700 go, and the time's ticking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I guess
Too
they
long.
estimate they give the guys 5 minutes, maybe take them 3 on at a time. There's 3 orifices, and one guy's in each orifice.
ew.
I'm
I'm
amazed you worked out the math on this.
Well, it's pretty gross, man. I'm sorry. I mean,
Well,
That girl needs
I
help.
don't like if somebody has a past with sex, whatever. But I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that. And I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I
dear
went
God.
through 1,000 guys in a day. Oh, gross. You're disgusting. I'm sorry. And I
Yeah.
have friends that have done OnlyFans and stuff. have nothing against that, but that's just gross. That's nothing to be proud of.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
then
you
it was
don't
fun-
want to hit that number your whole lifetime, let alone in a day.
Yeah. No, not really. No.
Imagine being after the third guy, if there's 3 different rows, you take 3 on at once. Who would want to be sloppy seconds? You're looking sloppy thousands. Ew.
Oh,
Imagine being the 999.
Oh,
God.
it's so slimy.
Woo.
What do?
Like McDonald's, billions and billions served. There
That's
we
just
go.
gross. She
Yeah.
has mental health issues. I feel bad for her. There's something mentally wrong with
The
her.
worst thing about it is that she found out that she had HIV and didn't know it was transmissible. So gross.
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
know.
Spreading it to 1,000 people.
Oh.
She's doing her part. Not in
Yes,
a good
she-
way.
She's a working girl. She's working 9 to 5. So, but speaking of
Fucked
stupid
up.
people, it brings us to our first segment of the show. Yeah.
Tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
And hey, Pat Wannabe and Dana, thank you for the prayer last night. I was there listening. You didn't know, but you helped me with a prayer answer.
Nice.
Aw, that's awesome, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, sweet. There you go, doing our part. And okay, so what have we got in stupid news? Well, oh boy,
Oh no.
not
That evil laugh. Oh no. Ominous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Beware something that comes that follows up an evil laugh.
Mhm.
Exactly. Well, and just in time, see, because Canadian Spider-Man's here. So what do we got in stupid news? We got this.
Spidey.
Hey.
Yes. We got this in stupid news. Turkish Islamic preacher says men without beards cause indecent thoughts in other men because they look like women.
That's something like
Yeah.
a sailor would say when they're stuck on a boat for a very long time. You know, they start to get attracted to the other crewmates. Like, you're looking too feminine now. You need to grow a beard. It's like, what the fuck? What kind of weird ass
Hey.
statement is that?
Ahab, I don't know if
There's
it's
women with
ruling of the
beards.
waves, but you're looking awfully pretty in the mouth there. It's like, ew, God, no. Jeez.
It's like a personal issue, not a
it does.
global thing.
Yeah,
You know?
it does.
It's like your mind
You know-
only, but now you're like, and it does it to every man. It's like, nah, just you, buddy. Just you.
Yeah.
No, just you.
Yeah.
You're alone on this one.
I don't know about him, but he needs a mustache. He's partially indecent, I guess. Then, so his cheeks are looking awfully bare.
He swings both ways. He only has a beard, no mustache.
There you go. So, oh my God.
Yeah, like what's the
did
policy on mustaches?
I know, right? Madman says, did this guy just call non-bearded men girls? Yes, essentially, he did. Yes.
You give him homo thoughts if you have no beard. He starts to think of you in a sexual way. It's, okay.
Exactly right. Canadian Spider-Man says, I'd like to pay full contact talking with him for 2 minutes. Speaking as a clean-shaven dude. There you go. Teach him the ways of Canada. So, oh my God. Just a side check to the boards. Yeah, that'll straighten it
Okay,
out.
I was going to say a joke here, but I don't want to have Spidey wearing a helmet again. I was going to say, well, yeah, but your track record on the another show, we can bring. I love you, Spidey. I do. You're a brother. Mike knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Bruh.
But no, seriously. I mean, some days I like my beard, some days I shave it. What the hell? Like, come on. It's,
Wendy says, I think this guy's getting a what he's seeing men without facial hair.
yeah, I'm planning
He
on shaving
probably-
it here for Chris. I want to get a haircut and shave my beard. I haven't been shaving in a while. I was like, well, like,
He's
come
admitting
on.
to pitching a tent when he sees men. Oh my God.
Yep. He's like, I watched Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds was making me have inappropriate thoughts. Calm down, man.
Well, he definitely would be pitching a tent considering they wear robes mostly all the time, I'm thinking. So,
It's just
God.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, you're right. Our Madman number 4. Yeah, face fetish. Jeez. Unbelievable. I can't, yeah.
I never understood the foot thing, but
No.
that's a different story altogether. But
That's one of
anyway,
his,
yeah,
like-
just
On his Grinder account, he's like, no clean shaven men must have beard.
Yeah, exactly. I dare you to tell that to Sylvester Stallone. Because he ain't going to put up with that kind of shit. Jeez. Unbelievable. Padawannabe says, I watched a podcast yesterday. A guy explained he had an accident and his upper lip got cut bad. He was told by his doctor at 8 he will never be able to grow a mustache. Yeah, right? So, what happens if it's an accident and you can't grow a beard? Or, you had a burn or something like that around the chin, you couldn't grow a beard,
Yeah.
Why?
When you're around this guy, keep a fake mustache and beard in your, on your person. So
He
you
might
can
try to
access
grab you inappropriately.
Yeah.
Going.
for your protection.
Could
They hand out
And
beards at
there
the
you
entrance
go.
of the church. Like, here's a beard. Here's a beard. No entry without beard.
But I got the googly eyes too. Does that help? Yes, it does. So, the beard gives them something to hold on to. Yeah, it does. 100%. God. So there was that. Let's see. And
Most people think that women because of the beards and they look too similar.
so be snidely whiplash then. Yes,
Yeah.
you all have to. And then the other one that I kind of touched up on a few weeks ago, but I found the whole news article because I thought it was hilarious, was this one by The Telegraph. Sorry, I can't understand your accent. Could be racial discrimination. A tribunal judge makes ruling after university worker criticized over her strong Brazilian accent. So apparently telling someone with a foreign accent you can't understand them could be racial harassment, a senior tribunal judge has said. Commenting on or criticizing the way someone from another country or ethnic group speaks could be breach of employment laws, says the judge.
It's just such an unattainable. What you want everyone in the world to be like have a fucking Rosetta Stone, like they could just understand
Right.
every single person. Like that's not how the
Yes.
world works.
No,
Sorry,
it
yeah, I
isn't.
There's
mean,
too many languages and dialects for that.
I know.
No.
It's like you want to standardize, voice.
Yeah, everyone must
inflections
have
and
the
stuff.
Midwestern American accent. Flat,
Yes.
no intonations.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
If
just
you're
like
from
really-
East Texas, you're right out.
that's right. You got it, Spidey. Yep, get F, Judge. Exactly. And Joe Dog, hey, dude, what's up? Well, this is what's up.
Fucked up, man.
So, if you got an accent, well, then you could be a closet racist. So there you go.
I'm just gonna
I
have
don't
a
wanna
fake accent and then start talking to people with a fake accent. I don't understand you. You're so offensive to my fake culture that I just made up right now.
Exactly. But I don't want to be. Hey, it's not my fault. My ears are stupid and racist.
Mm-hmm. Those white ears.
Those white ears, exactly. Oh my
Reminds me
God.
of a Robin Williams bit where he talked about visiting Scotland and listening to Scottish people.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. How's that work out?
Oh, pretty bad. I can't even replicate that. That's pure comedic genius right there.
Yeah, like when he talks about like how they created golf. You whack a ball in the gun in a gopher hole. Oh, you do this one time? Fuck no. 18 fucking times.
It's
whack
like
the
you
ball-
gotta plug up the hole somehow,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden your soundbite with Starscream comes to mind after hearing both of these articles.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And
Morons,
let's see.
all of them
Tim
morons.
says, yeah. I'm sorry, but sometimes you can't understand people. We have a few Spanish speakers at work. So if we need them, they can help. Yeah, see, there you go, right? So
I just asked, can you repeat yourself? I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, okay, you get it a second or third time. That's simple. Why is that so hard to? That's nothing to do with racism or anything. Like, just,
No. Or the
No.
universal reply, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
The name is
That
Remember. I am the Gambit.
Yes, just to screw with telemarketers. Oh my God. Oh crap. I mean, this-
I have morons on my payroll!
that's
Yeah,
right.
pretty much,
That's
yeah.
the one. That's the one. Yeah, exactly.
And I've worked at
So-
call centers. You get different accents all around the world, and you're like, "Excuse me, could you repeat that?" And if you know our province, New Brunswick, we're a mix of English and French, and now every other language in the world. I have to ask
Yep.
people to repeat stuff sometimes. It's a given. Like,
Ugh.
There's foreigners
so
like
true.
here, and I don't blame them. It's just they don't speak the language, and you have to.
No.
Okay, sorry, what was that?
Yep.
You know,
They're ESL, English Second Language.
yes.
So all Swedes don't talk like the Swedish chef? Apparently not.
What about to do? What?
Imagine Swedish chef is in court, like trying to claim racism, like, and the judge can't understand him. So how's he gonna say this person's racist for not understanding him? You can't fucking understand him.
Oh my
Can you
God.
talk
What do you do?
normal?
But
No, you can't say
don't
that.
be.
That's
You
racist. Puff. You can't tell people.
No.
exactly.
Can
Now,
you
although-
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Man,
Nobody
nobody
understand you, man.
What's coming out of your mouth?
No. But although the marketing manager had a good grasp of the English language, managers at the institution had allegedly struggled to understand what she was saying. Well, that's what happens when you come from another country. It takes time to learn the language. That's, you know, this is the woman that ended up complaining. Oh, with her cute little doggy, you know? So, oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. So the judge said that criticism of such an accent could violate dignity and could therefore be harassment. However, this would depend on a number of considerations in the individual case. So either way, you know, doesn't matter. So if you can't understand him, you're a racist bastard. And yeah, and that's the way it goes, you know. I bad wannabe. I can't hear you. I have an ear infection. Can you help me figure it out? God. Oh, jeez. Padawannabe.
Fuck you.
This is the only.
What was that word? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Wait, in your accent, you probably shouldn't say that word.
Well, you could, but there's only one thing I can say to something like that. And
What's that from? I want to
Here
watch
I
that
was.
anime now.
Singing along to that without knowing the words.
You're the cutest little chickies. Oh,
I know,
watch that show
I know,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my
man,
God.
it's so fun.
Oh yeah, it is 100%. So yeah, if you can't understand, just ask them to speak slowly or get a translator or or a portable Rosetta Stone or something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure that translation is accurate. That's Canadian Spider-Man.
I don't care. I love it. It works for me.
Oh no, it's accurate, my friend. It's 100% certifiably accurate.
You're gonna tell me that anime now. That was awesome.
I'm gonna have to find out myself. So there we go.
But no, society in general, everything isn't racist. People, the word racism has pretty much been watered down to nonsensical. Doesn't mean anything anymore, and that's sad because there's real racism in the world, which shouldn't never be. But now they're cuting it. Oh, it makes me angry. A person that's against actual racism. That's no, it's nothing to do with racist. Stop.
See, and Tim has it here. I've been told by an older Spanish-speaking lady customer that I'm very patient with her because she has a hard time speaking English. Yeah, and that's all you got to be. It's just be patient with somebody because eventually they're going to tell you exactly what it is that they need or want. You know.
And most people that you talk to, if you're polite with them, they'll be polite back and they'll understand it. You can't understand it, and they're usually good that way.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
and that's how you build friendships, like on here.
Exactly. So I've had friends from all around the world, and then you get to know them, and you realize that after a couple of years, their English gets better. You can talk to them a little bit more. So yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. But it's not racist, people. It's no,
it's not. Except anyway. No,
we love you all equally.
That's right. We're equal opportunity haters. So
exactly.
Yeah. So we got a bit of news today that we're going to go through. One of them happens to be like what we were talking about on Friday, about Sony and Kraven.
Oh no, what are they doing now?
I'm
craving for more.
Yeah,
you're craving for more. Okay. Well,
yeah.
then we could do that. Okay. All right. Well, as everybody knows, Kraven the Hunter is out, and this past Friday, if you haven't watched the show, go watch the show because it's hilarious. And hello, Travis Mitchell. How's it going? Nice to see you. Great that you're here. You made it just in the nick of time. However, you missed the stupid news, but that's okay. You can always catch it on the rewind because it's fun. So we had to look at the Rhino and how magnificent that looked in all its glory. And
He's like Rhino with a bad skin condition. I think he needed moisturizer or something. Yeah.
There we go. And Jason Fox, Kraven the Hunter was damn good. I loved it, and I will.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Hey.
This from the man that liked that Netflix movie. No, I'm kidding, dude. Sort of. Anyway, so Sony has plans, and this from Bleeding Fool. Apparently, Sony is killing off their Spider-Man villain cinematic universe after box office flops.
Oh, no.
I can't imagine. Yeah, imagine my shock.
It didn't make $1 billion.
Oh, that's a shame.
There was another article
I know.
tied in with this. They said we should have put Spider-Man in these films. I'm like, no shit.
Really?
And whoever said that, get that person a raise.
Yes.
Oh, I like this joke. Can't wait for the Disney Plus show. That's so Kraven.
It would, dude.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, good. That's a good one. Eh?
That's a good one. Yeah. He also says, I haven't seen the movie, but Rhino looks like he was just a guy with diabetes who needed insulin. You're not far off from the truth. So, I can't imagine why this movie would flop. It's only been like 2 years in the making, and they've had plenty of time to get a really good script together. So, I don't know. So, maybe
Depends on how many rewrites the script went through. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it.
After 2 years and it's finally out, this probably had more rewrites than Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh, it probably did.
Nothing will keep Blade, though.
By the numbers. I actually don't think it's because of the film itself. I think because we're so burnt out, and then Sony did such a crap job. Aside, that's why nobody went, because they have no faith in it.
Could be.
It still might be a good film. I'm going to give it a chance when it comes online. 100% I will.
Yeah.
But it's just they have a bad track record. People are like, I don't want to waste my time anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it is getting to a point where people are getting tired of cloaks and capes superhero movies.
Yep.
Which is not to say I like that term superhero fatigue, because that kind of puts it back on the audience. Like it's like it, instead of saying, oh, this movie is just badly written, it's the audience just didn't want to see it.
Exactly.
It's the audience's fault, not ours.
No, of course not. Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah, a Spider-Man movie without Spidey? Wonder why it failed.
100%, Spidey. I've said that. Like Venom, the last Venom should have had him in it. Right? They hinted at it a bunch of times. No, like you bastards.
Yeah, I'll see you that and raise you a Batman TV show without Batman.
Yes, exactly. Travis also says, I saw the scene they put out. Yeah, the first 8 minutes. Yeah, where he escapes from the prison and runs out into the snow, and instantly thought of a movie.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You roboted.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
what
saw
everybody
that,
says.
and I'm thinking
that 8 minutes was like the best part of the movie, and then after that, it just goes downhill. That's what I've heard.
That's pretty much it. Pretty
I
much
don't know. It seems like it would be action packed, and I'll go in there blankly and just look for an action film. That's all I'm looking for. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not even a hero film as a villain anyway.
However, Jason thinks the script was good, and they did also reshoots for R rating. Yeah, it might have been.
I'm not going to tie it in with any universes. I'm just going to look for a fun action film where you're developing a villain. That's what it's supposed to be. And in that sense, it could be a good film. So
could be. And hey, Real White Nation Gaming Comics sent you a question via X for later. Okay, well, I will totally 100% have a look.
Yes, water is wet.
Yes. Mobius also hinted at Spider-Man, at least in the trailer. Yeah, I know, right? It's like they hinted at all these things, but no Spidey.
Him and Vulture, they were gonna hunt a Spider-Man together. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was so excited
However,
for it.
I'm also going to give it a chance. Madam Web was actually entertaining in a bad way, and Venom 3 surprised me on how much I liked it. You know what? Yeah, I
liked
gotta
all
agree
the
with
Venom
you on that.
films.
I did watch
Oh.
Venom 3 actually yesterday, and that's not bad.
What'd you think?
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's a fun film. You know?
Yeah. And you know what? And the end, I'm going to say the end. Wow. I'm not going to say it was a tearjerker, but it was pretty heartfelt.
It was close. It was like, oh man, that's so powerful. Like, oh, but they
Yeah.
ended it good. I liked the way they ended it. No, I'm liking it. So, and then if you stay for the credits, there's hints at future things. So you never know. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
And
So
Madam
it's
Web,
just fun.
yeah, was totally entertaining in a bad way.
Girl in a schoolgirl outfit. The schoolgirl outfit was odd.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know?
And hey, Lord Thoft, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. But anyway, so on with so with the article, Sony Pictures has decided to shelve its Marvel Cinematic Universe focused on Spider-Man villains following a string of box office disappointments. Imagine my shock. After executing their plans for a Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man, the studio will now concentrate solely on Spider-Man-centric projects only, marking the end of an ambitious and ultimately unsuccessful venture. Right. Because if you don't have Spider-Man in it, it's not gonna do much of anything.
No.
Nobody will. No. You want to see Spider-Man go up against the villain.
It's been a rough year for Sony, man, with the Concord debacle and then these movies. Like,
oh yeah,
that's like almost like $500 million lost just this year. Like, they are taking hits, man.
They are.
They need something.
Oh,
they need that Into the Spider-Verse to come out, or the third one, and save them.
Yes.
Actually,
100%.
did you hear? That won't be out till 2026 now.
Oh
they say.
no, they got a whole year of. They gotta have something.
I
know. It's like, damn it.
I don't know. The only way to save it maybe is to introduce Miles Morales. Maybe.
No.
I mean, they already have him in the animated, but yeah, in like live action.
Yeah, bring him in the live action. See how that fares. My God.
No, I'm not gonna hate on Miles. I actually liked him in the games too. The way they introduced him in the game. I like the Spider-Verse films. They're fun. You know, as long as they don't make him the Spider-Man, which he's not. He's a fun character. I don't hate the character. I actually don't mind Miles. He's an interesting character. Well, good story to him. But no, he's not going to take over Spidey. That's like never.
No, if they do, I want like Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man being like the mentor, and then helping Miles with the ropes. So him and MJ, freaking Kristen Dunst, and then they'll have like a little kid, kind of like in the animated one, Spider Girl. That would be nice. A nice like.
I'm okay with that.
See what Toby's up to these days after No Way Home and shit.
Yeah. Did him
one more Toby movie?
Give us another Toby movie. I want to see if they actually, hooked up, got married, and stuff like that. Because it seems like in the Marvel comics, they don't want them together, no matter what. It's really weird. I don't get it, but whatever. But the decision comes as Kraven the Hunter, starring Aaron Johnson, opened with a disappointing $11 million domestically. This latest setback follows the underwhelming performances of Morbius and Madam Web, which opened up to $39 million and $50 million, respectively, and grossed $168 million and $101 million worldwide, respectively. Boy, I can't imagine what possibly could have went wrong there, besides the fact that in Madam Web, Uncle Ben is not a paramedic, maybe, and not a complete and utter schlub, and oh god, it was just
the movie was written by AI. Like, it does not seem like a human wrote that shit.
No, not really.
And if a human did, yikes.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was just so horribly bad, but not as bad. Oh boy, okay. 39 and $50 million respectively. Okay, so Morbius did better. If you had a choice between which one was better, which one would you pick, Morbius or Madam Web?
Oh, Morbius actually wasn't that bad of a film. I didn't hate it. I mean, it was slow paced, but at least it made sense. I like whatchamacallit as an actor. Jared Leto is a good actor.
Matt
when he
Smith.
wants.
Yeah, I would see Morbius just for Matt Smith again.
Yeah,
he's the villain sucked in Madam Web, but at least like Matt Smith was, giving it something, a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah. He was 100%. Dancing around, and he looked like he was having fun. God bless him.
Madam Web. I mean, sure, Sydney Sweeney in a schoolgirl outfit. I can watch Adam porn if I want. So no, I'll take Morbius any day.
Yeah, because like in what we were talking about earlier, like even the villain in Madam Web, like you couldn't fucking understand him with his accent. So
no, you couldn't.
And
he just looked like black suit Spider-Man.
Yeah,
which was like
beaten by a fucking Pepsi sign. How fucking lame is that?
I know, right? God,
fucking soda ad beats him.
And the fact that they hinted, I always hate.
And even though Madam Web saw the future, it's like it didn't even happen the way she saw it.
No. And the fact that they hinted at that dream sequence with the outfits. No, they should have had the outfits on the whole movie. No, it's only like 5 minutes and that's it. That was dumb. That was so stupid. Oh,
it was 100% stupid. My God. Let's see. Travis Mitchell, Madam Web made Emma Roberts peeing on the floor a plot point. Yeah. I don't know why they had to do that. How is that even a plot point? It's an accident. I don't know. And
Xbox, like the water breaking if she's pregnant with
something like that. Yeah. It's like that. Well, yeah. Why did I need to see that? Morbius was somewhat watchable, but was way too close to the superhero formula that did not work for the character. Yeah,
like I didn't hate it though. It was something I wouldn't watch it again, probably not. But I mean, I didn't hate it. I'm like, it was okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was, just boring.
It was. It was kind of a little slow, a little too slow. That's why I wouldn't watch it again. I was like, nah.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
What was that, Bob?
It's not.
I have not watched any of these movies. I might. I mean, if I get a time where I have like 2 hours to kill or 3 hours to kill and nothing better to do, it's like, yeah, okay, I might give Morbius and Madam Web and now apparently Kraven a try. It could be like a triple feature crap fest or something.
Now, have you watched any of the Venoms?
I think I've seen. Well, I know I've seen one. I don't know if I can't remember seeing the second one. The second one should have been better. It should have been rated R. First off, if it was rated R, that could have been a brilliant film. I think because Woody as Carnage, I think could have been done. Yeah.
But no, they dropped the ball on not making that a rated R film. That was dumb.
But while 2018's Venom was a surprise hit, earning only $2 million its opening weekend, but going on to earn $856 million globally. The sequel saw diminishing returns with, like the one we just mentioned, Carnage, which opened to $90 million and made $507 million, and The Last Dance, which opened up at $51 million and brought $473 million. So despite keeping budgets relatively modest at $120 million per film, Sony likely still lost around $300 million on the underperforming releases.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So I'm kind of amazed. I don't know. Well, all I'm going to say is with Venom, at least Todd McFarlane got a big fat royalty check. That's all I can say about that. And David Michelin. So, jeez. God, can you imagine the money that these guys must be making?
But the Madam Web, that was just a waste. Morbius really kind of just filled the slot again. And Kraven, I mean, these are films nobody clamored for, let's be honest. They were just...
Nobody wanted it.
No, exactly. You know,
a Spider-Man versus Kraven, that would get me interested.
Yes. I'd be okay with that. Spider-Man versus Morbius? Yes. I'm totally in for that. Because that's what we want to see.
A comic book accurate Spider-Man versus Venom.
Yeah.
Just call the movie that Spider-Man versus Venom. You will make $1 billion probably.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I was just disappointed enough to know that Venom, when it first came out, wasn't in the the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or at least in the same universe with Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Tom Hardy has said, like, even though, spoiler alert, there might not be another film, he said he'd come back if he's in the MCU. Like, he would.
Maybe
do that.
Secret Wars. That's what
Yeah.
I gotta hope for.
That's what.
And then
everybody get.
What would they do? Just bring him in as is, or go through the interaction of him and Peter Parker, or
I don't know.
Well, here's the one thing that didn't. I don't know if it didn't make sense or just made me scratch my head, because at the end of the second Venom movie, right, there's a little piece of Venom that's like left over before he gets, before Brock gets whisked away back to his universe, right? But then in the third movie, that little piece is like, is it another piece, or is it that same piece that ends up getting captured? That's what doesn't make sense to me. I'm thinking, okay, it's another piece that shed off.
Yeah.
So if Tom Hardy ends up going to the, let's call it the mainstream MCU, is that little piece before he went back to his universe in the second movie gonna find Eddie in New York?
Yeah, it's interesting. I would say it'd be after, because remember, if we're talking about the ending of the film, they hint at maybe there's a future. Who knows? Last X, sorry, it's not a spoiler, but there might be. They left it slightly open, but you don't know. So it's kind of like, but let's go on here. Spider-Man: No Way Home. That was one of the highest grossing films of the modern era. That made close to $2 billion. Was it 1,900,000,000 and some odd million? That made a lot of money. And yet they don't see fit to put Spidey in these other films that could have helped.
Go figure.
Who's writing this stuff, and who's in management? Because they're idiots for not doing that.
Yeah, they're just
like the more Spider-Mans, the better.
Yeah. At least we have a Venom that isn't Topher Grace.
My spider sense is tingling, if you know what I mean.
See, I think he did a great Venom. I really do. Tom Hardy did a great Venom. I like his Venom. I'd like to see more of him. I just want to see the more evil side, because don't people forget, he was evil at one time, very evil. So
I mean,
that side of him.
Asking God to smite somebody for you.
Yeah, this is the frustrating part for those of us who grew up reading the Spider-Man comic books and saw where Venom was first introduced. Without Spider-Man, there shouldn't be a Venom.
Yeah,
the two are intertwined.
Exactly. And I do like the fact, if you watch the end of the films, a certain guy gets credit for the creation of Venom, which I'm like, one of my favorite comic book creators, Mr. Todd McFarlane. He's one of the guys who created Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's like, they give him credit to the man.
And Travis Mitchell says that piece of the symbiote is still in the Marvel in the MCU. A separate piece fell off when he got back to his world. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I thought maybe they kind of mix it up or something like that, because it just didn't make sense. So both Venom 3 and No Way Home at the end of the Statue of Liberty, where Peter is forgotten and where Venom is remembered. I think the symbiote goes to the statue in the MCU and finds Peter. Yeah, that could be.
That could
you
be.
You could do that. And then you get, you know what, you do that and give Tom Holland the black suit for a little bit. So I'll be okay with that. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Introduce the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four helping Peter Parker get rid of the Venom symbiote. The symbiote feeling rejected, finding Eddie Brock.
Yep. I'd be okay with that.
Shared hatred for Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
That'd be interesting. See, I'd be okay with that.
That would follow the comic books.
But now, industry insiders attribute the failure to several factors. So one Sony source cited an irrational exuberance about superheroes that led to oversaturation in the market. Critics and audiences point to lackluster storytelling and an over-reliance on origin stories as key issues. And some audience even blamed the studios for altering the origin stories. So why have a Spider-Man villain when there's no Spider-Man in the movie?
Ding, 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 ding.
What we're just talking about.
Bingo.
Yeah, because doesn't the symbiote become like addicted to wanting to be like hosted by Spider-Man, because that power is just so much greater than just being a host and a normal human? You can't do the godlike things he could do when he's,
exactly
symbiotically linked with Peter. Yeah, it's like,
because the thing was,
feeling,
because in the comics it was kind of revealed that the symbiote kind of loved Peter and didn't want to separate from him. But, but Peter was kind of like freaked out the fact that it's a, basically like a parasite. And it's like, yeah, get it off, right? Mm-hmm. So,
and there was a short period of time where the Venom symbiote was kind of taking control of Peter Parker's body when he was asleep and going out, just web slinging around town. And once Peter was able to get free of it, it felt rejected.
Yep.
So I came across Eddie Brock. It was like a competing journalist to Peter Parker at the same newspaper. He got fired, blamed Peter Parker for him getting fired from the paper. Mm-hmm. So the symbiote and Eddie Brock meet up, become bonded, realize they have a hatred for the same individual. Yep. Both the identities of Peter Parker, Spider-Man. It's like, boom. There shouldn't be a Venom without Peter Parker.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly.
Hell hath no fury like a symbiote scorned.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if the symbiote's actually probably female. You've rejected my love.
The one that makes Scream probably definitely is the female one.
Yeah. It was rather interesting to see a whole bunch of them. I didn't mind it, but what do I know? Xbox, Sam Raimi said he didn't like Venom and didn't want him in as the villain, but Sony insisted.
Studio interference was to blame for that bad Sam Raimi third movie.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Sandman, New Goblin. There's a lot of juggling going on of storylines.
Yeah,
too many villains.
Yeah, like they literally. It was tacked on because Sam Raimi didn't know what to do with the symbiote, so he just has it go into Peter's closet for 2 months or something. Like, it's like ridiculous. Like, he just sits there until he's needed. Like, okay, now I'm gonna pop out because now the plot demands. Like, what the heck? It's I like know it's thinking, so it's just sitting there,
it's biding his time, or like doesn't it even get hungry? Like, come on, it's just
but it wants some brains,
right? Like, I didn't mind Sandman in the third movie. I thought that was great, right?
It should have been just Sandman.
Yeah, it should have been just Sandman. I would have been okay with that, right?
I was okay with New Goblin though, because they kind of had been working on that for the whole trilogy, the James Franco of it all, with his like snowboarding outfit.
That's true. Yeah,
and I do like their little tight alleyway fight scene when him and Peter fight, like when he ambushes him. Yeah,
that was pretty good. I did like that.
Venom just felt so tacked on, like last minute.
It did. It really did.
Yeah.
Goblin Jr. gonna cry.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Bully Maguire, exactly. Like, hate on those movies, but man, Bully Maguire was born.
Yeah, and at least we got that.
Damn door. Yeah.
At least we have that.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And then again, we did get Gwen Stacy. Even though that really didn't go much of anywhere.
Bryce Dallas Howard. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, early Bryce Dallas Howard. So, but yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, but we got Bully Maguire from all that. Exactly. It's so good, man. But yeah. So all of these characters are famous because they went up against Spider-Man box office analyst Jeff Brock or Bach. I must Brock.
Eddie Brock.
Yeah. Not to have Spider-Man in these films was the fatal flaw. No kidding. The unique partnership between Sony and Disney's Marvel Studios, which allowed Spider-Man to appear in the MCU, may have inadvertently hampered Sony's spin-offs efforts. While the deal has been lucrative for Sony, with Tom Holland-led Spider-Man films grossing over $3.9 billion worldwide, it seemed to create complications for integrating the web-slinger into Sony's villain-centric movies. There seems to be no formal reason for not including Spider-Man in their villain universe, and that's the core lessons why these movies failed. Yes.
Just have your own fucking Spider-Man. It doesn't need to be Tom Holland. Have it be Andrew Garfield or make a new one. Have a new guy be Spider-Man. Like there could be two Spider-Mans, and we wouldn't get that confused. I don't think. I think people would be okay with being able to follow it.
That really reminds me of the argument some studio executive made about not having a Batman TV show because it would confuse the audiences. People wouldn't know which is the true Batman. We got one in the movie, another one in the movie. Why have a third or fourth one on the small screen? And it's just a very weak argument because it's kind of insulting to the modern audience.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
like you're too stupid to comprehend two different Batman portrayals on screen. So we'll keep it simple for you guys. Like, all right.
Yeah. Hey, Disney Sheepherder, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey.
Great that you can drop by. And let's see. Travis also says the symbiote thing in the MCU would jeopardize Strange's spell, as the symbiote hive mind still knows who Spider-Man is. And Eddie was writing all of this information on napkins before he left. Oh, yeah. That's true, too, isn't it? Forgot about that almost. Huh. And Canadian Spider-Man also says Thomas Hayden Church is a good actor. His Sandman was pretty dang good. Love him in Wings, too. Yeah.
Oh, he's a great actor. I'm a big fan of his. And he did a great Sandman. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Defense, yeah. Oh, my God. They need an analyst to point out the obvious. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, how much do they pay these guys to just point out the simple obvious? I want that job then. That's what I want, right? Gee, I can't imagine why these movies are failing. I wonder what went wrong. Well, maybe because you don't have Spider-Man in it. Oh, my God. You're brilliant. Here's another $100,000. You know?
Yeah, and like if they want to make movies centered around the villain, take an interesting take where Spider-Man is the antagonist in this character's movie, but he's still a good guy. But from the perspective of the person we're following, he looks like the villain. You know what I mean? They could have had fun with it like that, where Spider-Man comes off as the villain in the other person's story, you know, or do something like that.
You know, because
flip it like Kingpin versus Daredevil.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. I agree with that one. It's like, you know, because Kraven, obviously, he's supposed to be like, you know, the world's greatest hunter. And, you know, but it's in this movie because I did catch a little bit on, you know, other means. And it's just like, he's like this extreme conservationist kind of environmentalist kind of deal. It's like, that doesn't work whatsoever. You know, he's a bad guy. You know, I want to see him hunt down Spider-Man in New York City because there's plenty of places where you could set up a trap, where you can hunt them down through these dark alleys and stuff like that. You know,
that's a concrete jungle.
Exactly. It's the concrete jungle, man. You know, I mean, it's just so dumb. But no, maybe it's because you didn't have Spider-Man in them. Oh, well, thank you, Captain Obvious. But you know, Sony, however, will focus on proven Spider-Man properties. Really? Projects in development include a fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man film, which we've talked about, and the animated Spider-Man Beyond the Spideyverse, and a live-action Spider-Man Noir with Nicolas Cage for Amazon Prime Video.
I'm actually excited for that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Nick Cage's Spider-Man Noir live action.
Nick Cage, yep.
Nick Cage. I'm oddly titillated for that. I know. You know, I want that to have. Oh God, a Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir. Oh, I'm gonna love that.
Imagine if it's like mature and it's like brutal and there's like good, like some good beat 'em up violence where he's like beating the shit out of criminals and like dropping some Spider-Man quips, some old school 1920s quips. Oh, God.
22 skidoo.
Yeah.
Blam. Oh my God.
And Theodore and the
right
chat
in the
just said it right there. Nick Cage's Big Daddy from Kick-Ass.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
It's basically Batman.
So
I love that.
Take that character, put him in Spider-Man Noir. Yeah.
Precisely. Yes. Make him Big Daddy Spider-Man Noir. Oh my God. Now, honey, this is gonna sting a little. You know, just shoots his daughter with a bulletproof vest. Now, how did that feel, honey?
He made Hit Girl. He made her like an unstoppable killing machine.
Oh my God. I know, right?
He raised his daughter well.
Nick Cage's Big Daddy. Yeah. Yes, I know. It's so good. Damn. That's the Nick Cage I want as Spider-Man Noir, right? Oh my god, it was so good. But and Canadian Spider-Man, yeah, you can be an evil guy and an environmentalist too. Stephen Gilbo, for example, yeah, 100%. Our environmental minister, yeah, that's freaking retard. Yeah, and Vince, oh, I thought Spider-Man Noir was going to be animated. No, this is going to be live action, Vince. So that's the thing. So that's what makes this very interesting. So, and Travis says, yeah, they should bring back Aaron back as the noir version of Kraven for the noir show. That would be a good redemption. That would be kind of the fun. Story would be good. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, as like a noir Kraven type villain for. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, like a 20s big game hunter.
Yeah,
you know, with a big elephant gun, hunting down Spidey Noir.
Yeah, he would be like that guy from Tarzan that's like hunting the cat.
Yeah. Now I say, my good sir, I'm going to hunt you down now. I'm going to give you the count of 10, see? And then I'm going to shoot you with this big blam blam gun thingy. So, man, I would love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. But the demise of Sony's Spider-Man less Spider villain universe follows the restructuring of DC's film slate, under James Gunn, and comes as Marvel Studios itself undergoes changes, including the rumored return of Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans to the franchise.
Desperation.
Yeah. Oh, so man. Stinking. But as the superhero genre faces increasing scrutiny, I can't imagine why that would happen, studios are reassessing their strategies. And Sony's experience serves as a cautionary tale about the challenges of expanding cinematic universes without their central characters. So, and I guess I'll just be watching closely to see how the other studios adapt. So...
And make Thor a badass again. Enough with this fucking dumbass Thor being a joke and so stupid, bumbling idiot, god of nothing.
Yeah,
it pisses me off.
Oh, I know. God,
the last Thor was so awesome. Really disappointing.
And it's all fucking fun and games. He doesn't have a purpose in life. He doesn't care about anything.
Yep, I know.
They tried to give Thor the quippy attitude of Peter Parker.
Yeah, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. It's he's just basically a couch potato swilling back on beer playing Fortnite with Korg.
Yeah, like a lot of people hate on Dark World, but I liked how he was more Shakespearean and more like serious about shit in that movie. Like not everything is a fucking haha joke. Like bad things are happening.
Like starting in Ragnarok.
Yeah, because he learned the responsibilities that were actually handed to him by his dad, by Odin, right? And to be humble and to be thinking about others other than being selfish and thinking about yourself, right? And that carried on in the second Thor movie, and then that's all right out the window in Ragnarok, and oh god, and that fourth abomination with the screaming goats.
Yeah, I like certain parts of Ragnarok though. Like he was a fucking jokester, but he still got the job done. Like when it mattered, and he still had really badass moments. But yeah, Love and Thunder, I just felt like none of that was there anymore. Like he was all jokes, and then they just had powers that he never had. Where all of a sudden now he can give his Asgardian power to these fucking kids. Might have been a useful ability to use in the battle in New York, asshole.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's nice to give Hawkeye and Black Widow that power, but no.
No, you've been alive for like over 1,000 years, and now you're just discovering this new power that you have. Like, give me a break. That absolutely makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. Theodozord. Yeah, Thor, Dumb and Dumber. 100%. Frig. And Thor 4 sucked, but in defense of the character, he deals with grief through humor. But by the end, he has a daughter and closure with Jane. He has the motivation needed to mature again.
It's just, it feels like they've done this multiple times, though. At the end of the movie, he's in a good place. Next movie, they reset him again.
Yeah. You know, and that's what I don't like. That's
it's the same thing of just taking a established character that's already gone through a character arc and resetting it back to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what was that journey? What was like that whole character journey for? Like, it felt like it was all for nothing.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Love and Thunder wanted to showcase the women. They were strong women, and then Thor was a joke. That's pretty much all that was. 100%.
Because
and it would have been nice to see the God Butcher actually butcher some gods. Just saying, you know, you have a villain called the God Butcher.
Another waste of a character.
Yeah,
and you had the female Thor, which I couldn't even stand in the comics. You could have brought in friggin' Angela. She's part of the universe now. I mean, she's Thor's sister. She's a badass female. You want a good badass Angela character from the Spawn universe, which is now the daughter of Odin, thought to be. They read her in. She's Thor's sister. And if anybody ever followed Spawn, Angela's a badass. You could have brought her in. She would have kicked ass.
Or Valkyrie. They simply could have kept a Valkyrie.
Well, they had
King Valkyrie.
But she was like,
well, not the Valkyrie. They kind of established that it was like a series Valkyrie. Of Valkyries.
Yeah. Canadian Spider-Man. Wait, what? Thor gave his powers to kids?
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't see Love and Thunder besides the retarded title. It's like, wow, YouTube let me write retarded. They must agree.
Yeah, little kid with like a teddy bear shooting lightning out of it because Thor gave him powers.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
So adorable.
Yeah. But see, now we're at the top of the hour. We're going to take a brief commercial break before we go to the next segment. So here we go.
It's savings. Like this honey glaze ham. It's going to be a great 2020.
You have no idea what's in store. What's in store for you?
Oh my God, the goat from Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
you got competition now. Goats.
I don't think I'm ever eat ham again.
Yep. So don't forget, New Year's is coming up, and don't forget to pick up your New Year's ham from Omega Mart. Tasty, tasty ham. So yummy. But speaking of ham, this brings us to our next article. So I don't know what to feel about this. This is different because we got Cobra Kai slowly going to be closing up with its third part coming up pretty soon. And so this is different because apparently there is a new Karate Kid movie coming out. And there are some first looks of this movie right now. So Karate Kid Legends, which comes out next year, I believe in May, shows off its first look at Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and new kid, Ben Wang. That's going to be starring in this movie. And
where's Jaden Smith?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
Jaden? Can't have that.
Are they gonna like acknowledge him at all, or are they just gonna pretend like that didn't happen?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where they're going to take this.
Holy crap!
I think this is gonna be
that's Jackie Chan. Man, he's aging.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Age is finally catching up to that legend, man. He's done a lot for us.
He is in
entertainment,
late 50s, early 60s.
Well, he got to do it. He actually did a film with Bruce Lee, so he's been doing this for years.
Yeah, I remember him from the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Probably still does his own stunts because he's so crazy. He's one of the best.
Wow, he's 70.
Yeah,
he's broken every bone in his body for our entertainment, y'all.
Yeah,
man,
he's a legend, man.
He really is.
Dude needs a medal like several times over.
Hell yeah,
man. Vince wants to know, where's Hilary Swank? Yeah, with
No, I'm
that
not gonna lie.
god awful reboot.
When he got the Lifetime Achievement Award, I was kind of choked up. I was like, good.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's
he-
ever
yeah.
an individual that influenced kung fu in like America, or like America and like across the world. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he would be the first one that comes to my mind. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I started watching kung fu movies and shit.
Yeah,
And you
for
got
many people,
yeah.
Rumble in the Bronx was the first
Oh, yeah.
one that
Oh,
brought him
yes.
to
Him
America.
on the hovercraft scene, I'll never forget that movie. Yeah, dude. That
Oh,
movie
that
was
And he's
memorable.
so
as shit.
awesome.
well, the fact that he got to do, he was in what, Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, so he's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
You know, and he did great, and he's a great comedic actor too.
Rush
Remember,
Hour.
was it Chris Tucker?
Oh, yeah.
Him and
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love their films.
And then even like the Shanghai Nights, like with him and Owen Wilson or whatever, aren't that bad.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
kinda
mean,
fun
I
little
watched
movie.
his earlier.
Oh,
he
that
did
was
comedy
so
in
fun.
the old Chinese films. It was one, The Drunken Master. It was funny as
Oh,
heck. It was
Drunken
all in-
Master. Great.
Drunken Master
Yeah.
2, Twin
if you don't mind
Dragons.
subtitles.
I believe
Mhm.
was a really good one of his.
Twin
Oh, he's a
Dragons. Yeah,
legend,
I
man.
remember that
One
one.
of the greats.
I liked him in the Lego Ninjago movie as Master Bruce. It was so fun. Man, I
It's just
love
so good.
those Lego movies. Oh yeah. But yeah, so this is what's going to be going on. So this comes out in May. You know, Karate Kid Legends, and yeah, well, this is actually going to be a thing. So Sony Pictures has released their first look at Karate Kid Legends, showing off Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and Ben Wang. So the film will be released in theaters on May 30th of next year, directed by Jonathan Entwistle, and continues the franchise, which saw renewed popularity with Cobra Kai. So you know what? And I'm just going to say to anybody out there that has not watched Cobra Kai, biggest mistake that YouTube made in not continuing that, and I'm so glad that Netflix picked it up. And yeah, they're going to be ending it up in a few weeks, I believe.
I'm going to say this now too. We say Jackie Chan looks really old here. Why does Mob Macho? He still looks like he's 20 years old. What the hell? What the
I know,
hell?
right?
He doesn't age.
It's
Damn
good.
it.
Good at telling
Wow.
dreams.
One
I
of
like
them
that the Karate
didn't
Kid is
break-
actually Asian for once. This is the first
Yeah.
time ever.
Yeah,
one of them
Karate Kid's
didn't
actually-
break every bone in his body, and the other one did. So
well, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
And one of these two won a fight with an illegal head kick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was allowed. It was allowed.
so good. That's my favorite thing in Cobra Kai is that they acknowledge that shit. Like, you cheated.
Oh yeah. It's like,
Glad you had your
yeah,
moment in the sun. The crane kick is bullshit. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I know, man. It's
I
you know,
that movie where he's gonna teach the kid the crane kick, and then Jackie Chan's like, "That shit's illegal. We're not teaching him that." He disqualified?
no,
I didn't
you
get
cannot do that. But
Yeah.
I did it.
do things differently in the valley.
Oh man.
Oh man,
Daniel, son, you very
Yeah.
stupid.
all that training.
Stupid kid. This is what I get from
Disqualified.
training kid from New Jersey.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm gonna see this though. I've seen like every other Karate Kid property.
Yeah,
thing, so I
even
might
the
as
bad
well.
one.
Yeah,
Now I know Jackie Chan got some flack in the reboot movie, you know, because well, let's face it, Jackie Chan is Chinese and karate is a Japanese fighting style, you know.
Yeah.
So I know we got some flack for, you know, for that reboot that they did, but
yeah.
I think they're gonna make it right with this. And I don't mind that Jackie Chan is
Just
in this.
call it
now.
the Kung Fu Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Right. Yeah. So, images via EU.com feature Ralph Macchio, who returns as Daniel LaRusso, which is good, with Jackie Chan as Mr. Han from the movie released in 2010. Oh, really? Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting then.
Okay, so that they are saying that the Jaden. So then he could be out there somewhere.
Yeah, it could be if he didn't get beaten up. So
Yeah.
this time up, Karate Kid Legends follows Daniel and Mr. Han's teaching Ben Wang's character, who is from China. Wang was featured in Disney Plus's American Born Chinese. I think that was done by Taika Waititi, I think.
Hmm.
From Shang-Chi's Destin Daniel Cretton. Oh, okay. So without giving too much away, I can say that Mr. Han and Mr. Miyagi are the connection to Daniel Enton Whistles, whatever the dude says. Mr. Han's family and the Miyagi family are connected all the way back to the old times. And there is a mention of this within the Karate Kid movie canon for those people who want to go looking for it. Okay. So they're going to like stick it together, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Wang. So, all right, fine. If they're going to cleanly connect the two, then all right, then I might have to.
I don't hate that.
2010.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll check out the 10th. Then, in the case,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it sounds like cuties all over again. God, no, please. So yeah, I guess the kid has some moves. So
Oh, in New York City too. All right.
yeah,
Okay.
so I wonder what the connection is going to be between New York City and California.
Yeah, the Valley.
Yeah, right.
Gosh,
Be-
Cobra Kai is so funny.
It is.
You guys take karate so seriously out here in the Valley. It's life or death.
Like, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I love the
Karate
self-awareness.
gang terrorizing their local high school.
Yeah, like the self-awareness
exactly.
in that show is hilarious. Like they know it's ridiculous and they just lean into it. Like this is ridiculous, isn't it? But keep watching.
It's like watching early 90s Power Rangers in a way. Yeah, not that I'm dumping on Power Rangers, mind you, right? But it's kind of like this whole, like
No,
this,
it is.
this whole,
Yeah, 'cause
this whole
if you think about it,
self-awareness. Yeah,
Johnny's son would be like the Green Ranger because he kind of was like playing. He's been in like multiple teams,
yeah.
He just kind of the lone asshole. Yeah, there is some Power Ranger type. I see that. It's funny.
It is totally. Xbox says, yeah, and the 80s karate was all over the valley. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
That's all they cared about.
Now, just in
That's
general,
right.
the 80s martial arts in general was huge during the 80s.
Oh yeah.
70s, and
Dude.
80s.
It's
Any
so
Chuck
was.
Norris movie, any Bruce Lee movie.
Yep. And don't forget the one that played a cook on a ship.
Oh, we talked about
Steven
Seagal.
Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal.
Slap
Jean-Claude,
Master.
don't forget
yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Van Damme did some movies around that time too.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Yep,
I
that's
like
true.
Van Damme.
Yeah,
Cheesy
I like-
80s action movies.
exactly. Gotta love him.
Man,
Man,
we
Do you know who
love
played a
them.
villain in a lot of those? He's still alive. I actually read an article on him recently. Remember he made Bolo Young? He started in a lot of the young Bruce Lee films. He was a bodybuilder, but he was a great martial artist. He's still alive today, actually.
Is he
still doing
really?
Some acting. Yeah. He's still pretty
Oh.
good shape, but yeah, he was always jacked. He was actually in the Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme too. So he
Oh,
did many good
yeah.
roles. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was
okay.
in- Yeah, he was a bodybuilder, but he was a very good martial artist too, and very well liked guy. But he was in the
Yeah,
Bruce Lee
that dude
films in
was
the early years.
built.
Oh, he was jacked. So,
Oh man. Yeah, I
Just
couldn't
look him
believe
up.
it.
He's 78. He's still around.
yeah, he's still
Wow.
booting. So,
Dang. So, but what goes on here is it's the idea of, in a classic Karate Kid sense, the fish out of water. Ben's character Lee is finding his way around the city, and he gets embroiled in the middle of something that's going to force him to have to stand up and fight. He says, "Okay, well then, yeah, it's like pretty much like the classic LaRusso." Character, right? Being picked on. He wants to, basically defend himself. And I guess he learns, I don't know, is he going to end up learning Kung Fu or is he going to end up learning karate? That's the weird thing. So, but if you
Yeah.
have Jackie Chan's character in there, it's going to be Kung Fu.
I kind of want
So-
him to be taught like two styles, and then he kind of like mixes them and makes like his own style by the end, where it's like his two
That'd
senseis
be
are
cool.
kind of giving him these ideas, and then he mashes it together to make like his own, style.
So,
Mhm.
so a mesh with karate and Kung Fu.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I like that.
following that Cobra Kai formula of the two senseis being at odds and having to teach two different styles.
Miyagi-Do and the
Cobra Kai.
What did they become though? Like the Screaming Eagles or something later?
Yes,
because they have to change.
Eagle Fang.
Eagle Fang.
Eagle Fang. Because Silver's like, Cobra Kai is mine. Legally. Like,
I love that name. Oh man,
here at Eagle Fang Karate.
Eagle Fang.
What a name. I hope they put Johnny Lawrence in this movie too. I really honestly God hope so.
Maybe Daniel like calls him on like a voice call. Just any type of cameo, please. Johnny Lawrence is the best.
And then the other dude from Japan. I forget his name.
Tozen. Yeah.
Bring him in. Just bring them all in. Oh my god. It'll be like a Karate Kid / Cobra Kai movie in a way.
Which is kind of weird because I don't know if this is going to have any real connection to Cobra Kai. I don't know if it's the same team writing and producing Cobra Kai, if they're going to have anything to do with this.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I hope that there's a connection. That's what I'm hoping. But, when do we ever get anything that we actually hope for?
Right, right. This could be just an independent thing that Ralph Macchio is wanting to do.
Could be. Don't know. So, but Entwistle added, I've been a huge fan of Cobra Kai right from the beginning. Okay, so there's a little bit of good news. And that's one of the reasons that I thought this would be such an exciting project. I was excited about the idea that the films and the series can all be part of one family. There's your answer. And we're really excited that we've added another piece to the overall universe. There we go. So it's going to be intertwined then, I guess, with Cobra Kai.
Man, did you guys think growing up that we'd have a Karate Kid cinematic universe?
Yeah,
I bet
I
that
know.
wasn't on your bingo card.
No, that was not on my bingo card.
What? The writer of the movie?
If they really want to impress me, they would bring in Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon.
Oh,
I'm seeing this movie 1,000%.
Those of y'all that get that.
The writer of this movie,
enough.
They wrote The Fifth Element. I'm in. They got my money.
Yes. Oh, dude, I'd be all for that, man. So it premieres on May 30th next year, and also stars Min Na Wen. Okay. So there we go, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and The Mandalorian.
The writer of Karate Kid Legends wrote Fifth Element. Yeah, I'm watching that movie, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Same
go.
writer. I'm in.
Yeah. So I'm all for this. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah. And that
I was checking the credits. These writers had nothing to do with Cobra Kai the show, unfortunately. So they are separated. I was kind of looking that up. Yeah, none of the writers had previously worked on Cobra Kai or the Karate Kid movies for that matter. So it is kind of a different team.
Okay.
Because I was too curious. I had to know.
Let's see. Better than American Bruce Lee, Roy Jenkins.
Leroy. God, that was a great World of Warcraft thing when that happened.
I know, right?
Leroy Jenkins. What are you doing, Leroy? 40 people get killed because of this asshole.
Oh, man. How old is that clip by now? 20, 30 years old or something?
Yeah, it's gotta be
at least.
when YouTube came out, it's ancient now.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Leroy
Jenkins.
What are you doing, Leroy? He runs through all the dragons.
Oh, man. And Joe's Atmosphere, how's it going, dude? Drive by while working on commissions. Ooh, dude, working on commissions. Nice. Awesome. So Theaters would ask, did they really write The Fifth Element?
That's what it says on IMDb. I was shocked.
Yeah,
that was the last thing I expected to see when I clicked on the writers thing. I'm like, what's he known for? Fifth Element. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah. And that was a good movie.
Yeah. You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
All in for the win. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, man. That makes me kind of excited, dude. I'm like, dang, this is gonna be a fun movie.
The trailer is also out.
Oh,
and yeah, I know, right? And I've had a peek at the trailer, and it looks good. It looks really good. So yeah, so the first trailer, which comes out on May 30th, like I said before, brings in so the trailer does have Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and Ben Wang. So the plot details. So this is basically the plot. So in Karate Kid Legends, after a family tragedy, Kung Fu prodigy Li Feng, which is the kid, Ben Wang, is uprooted from his home in Beijing and forced to move to New York City with his mother.
His dad died.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
It's always the dad.
Yeah.
You know, it's never the mom. It's always the dad.
Yeah. Well, I like that in Karate Kid because then the mentor, Mr. Miyagi or whatever, kind of becomes a father figure.
That's true,
like
too.
The staple of the Karate Kid, you know?
Yeah. So that works in that way.
He learns how to be a better man while also learning how to kick people's ass and illegal crane kicks. But anyways.
You just gotta throw it in, don't you?
Only use crane kick during street fight, not during competition.
We lose 1 point for that one. So Lee struggles to let go of his past as he tries to fit in with his new classmates. And although he doesn't want to fight, trouble seems to find him everywhere, of course. So when a new friend needs his help, Lee enters a karate competition, but his skills alone aren't enough. So Lee's kung fu teacher, Mr. Han, which is Jackie Chan, enlists original Karate Kid Daniel LaRusso for help, and Lee learns a new way to fight, merging their two styles. See, there you go.
I did not read this.
Merging the two styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. Appian called it.
Well,
everybody
we have seen
was
this already, though, with Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. It's a blending of the two. This is going to be interesting.
It'll be fun. Not exactly bringing anything new to the table, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll have your standard training montage, and then the tournament. Have all the standard beats that you're familiar with in these type of movies.
Yeah, it'll be probably worlds better than what was it, Karate Kid 4 with what's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, Hilary Swank. Yeah. Her and Jaden Smith are like the two that they have not brought into Cobra Kai or anything yet. Like they're kind of like their shameful secrets. Like, maybe if we run out of stuff.
Yeah, if we run completely out of ideas.
Yeah, we have you on the bench.
Yeah. You are the black sheep that needs not to be talked about. Oh my God.
They're like, bring us in, coach. We're ready. Bring us in. No, you stay there.
In the corner. You be the wallflower. Axbug says, I hope they don't make Daniel another antagonist. I hope not either. I don't think they will, though. So, but
Silver is the best. Like the man is evil as fuck.
Yes. Oh, yes.
His maniacal laugh.
We don't need to see a rehash of Johnny Lawrence and LaRusso all over again.
Yeah.
That rivalry, they've done that. Yeah.
They've done that. That's
even their kids have had that. The legacy continues with the kids having the rivalry.
The kids were like, enough is enough already. You two just need to get over your grievances and move on.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be the adults here.
Yeah, go out for a beer, get over it. Come on, it's done. Obviously they've proven it in Cobra Kai that they can get along. Just leave it. But Silver. I totally dig Silver.
He's when he popped up in Cobra Kai, I'm like, yes, here we go. The lunatic is in the building. Here we go.
He's like, back. Yes, finally. Get it back in there.
The amazing thing about Cobra Kai is how they handle the villains and making them layered, complex, and somewhat sympathetic. Because Kreese,
yes.
Oh man, they did like what you're saying. That's perfectly what they did with Kreese. Yeah.
Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Is he just on his own? But Silver is almost irredeemable.
Yeah, he's pure evil.
Yeah,
well done. It is. Cobra Kai is like this exercise in excellent writing and storytelling because you're rooting for everybody. They're so relatable on so many levels. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I love how they wrote Miguel, like Miguel's character story.
Yes.
Fucking Hawk.
Yeah.
Hawk has one of the best character arcs I've ever seen.
I
He
know,
just starts
right?
off as this shallow little kid with the lip, hang lip, and then he becomes this badass with a mohawk.
And then the complicated friendship of Hawk and Dimitri, and it was like they're best buds, but they're at odds, or then they're best buds again, and it's like this works on so many levels. It's one of the best TV shows on TV right now.
Yep, it is. I love it every time Hawk just jumps through the air. It's like it's like I get a kick out of that.
He's got his hair
easy, but
red, white, and blue.
He's got red, white, and blue mohawk. Yes.
Fucking nut job.
Way to go! Way to go, dude! Represent America all the way.
Oh yeah, everybody needs a fantastic nerd friend like that. I swear to God, everybody does. Yeah, remember that time you had that mohawk? Yeah, dude, it was like so cool. Yeah,
and he's doing it because Johnny told him. He's like, you got to have a thing that distracts people from your lip thing. So get something that's just out of control, out of the box.
Yes!
And he just, all right, multicolored giant mohawk. That'll have him distracted.
It's like the 80s continues through him. It's just so awesome,
Johnny Lawrence is like the Gen X hero we all needed right now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I agree. Oh, my God.
I love what this series to conclude, so it'll be released on Blu-ray. I will buy that. I will buy that box set. 4K. Give me 4K commentaries, bonus material, box set, super duper collect. I'll take it all.
Yep.
When they're trying to tell Johnny, like, you can't say that today. Like, that's not allowed. And quiet.
Or the one kid tells him, I'm on the spectrum, and Johnny Lawrence says, well, get off it.
Yeah, right. He just doesn't care. Zero. It's
get out of my dojo.
Zero fucks given, It's like, I don't care, whatever.
Send it out there, hash brown it.
Yes, hash brown it. Oh my God, I couldn't believe we said that.
Oh yeah, this generation, your soft ass generation. He just like calls them all out. You're all soft.
And makes them train in a cement mixer.
Yeah. Yes. So good. Oh God, I was expecting some of these kids to start crying, because that would have been more accurate, but no, none of them. Oh God, no, he's not wrong.
No, that's what's so great about it.
I know,
speaking the truth. And if you try to tell him right, wrong,
he's the combined frustrations of an entire generation, Gen X.
Yep, that's right. But Vince says, yeah, oh my God. Yeah, in Germany, the fourth movie is called Karate Kid for the Next Generation, translated from Karate Kid for Die Nacht Generation.
Just like Star Trek.
Exactly. But oh boy, God, I hope they bring Johnny into this movie. They gotta bring Johnny into this movie.
I mean, at this point, it's not Karate Kid without Johnny, honestly.
Yeah,
no, it isn't.
He is because the main part of it.
He is. I would just love to see how he's going to interact with Jackie Chan. That would just be hilarious, man. Oh my God, yeah, kung fu, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, but I knew karate, just Johnny gets his ass beat, just by Jackie Chan. Oh, I would love to see that happen. Just totally.
Like, all right, you got me on that one. The next one, I'll be ready for you.
Yeah, I'm going soft on you, old man. I'm taking it. I want you to break it.
Yeah, let me show you what Eagle Fang can do.
Jackie Chan, like, Eagle, what?
Hawk, get him!
Yes.
Back, Hawk! Hawk jumps out of the shadows.
Like Batman.
Yeah, he summons them, Go, my battle hog.
Fly. Go, Web, go.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. But yeah, so this film is directed by, like we said before, Jonathan Whistle, and written by Rob Lieber. So Jackie Chan is Mr. Han, Ralph Macchio is Daniel LaRusso, Ben Wang as Li Fong, Joshua Jackson, Sadie Stanley, and Ming Na Wen. So okay. So we got the trailer here, and of course we're gonna have to pause it every once in a while because don't want to get dinged on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna see how this plays out, and
Sure
so
to
we'll
kill
pause
the volume on it.
That's right.
Yeah, just
Or
the music, because the music will cut you real quick too if there's
exactly.
songs.
And we'll play it low, and so we'll pause it every few seconds so you guys can take a look-see. So here we go. Bing, Sony. Let's get rid of that. And
our traditions are rooted in history.
oh yeah. I wonder where they got this shot. Because it can't be China. I'm thinking it's got to be like somewhere in, I don't know, San Francisco, maybe. That says it's China.
Kung Fu. Karate. The tree grows strong.
Wow, that kid has some
good
moves.
though. This looks good though.
Yeah,
I'm interested.
This kid has some moves. Dang. You know what? I think he's gonna be like the next Jackie Chan or something like that. Jeez, he moves really quick. Lothoff, I know Kung Fu. Whoa. Yeah.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Yes. Get in Keanu Reeves. So Xbox, I'm surprised there's no Karate Kid 2010 sequel, given the movie was a huge success. But I'm gonna have to check that out now, because if it ties into this movie also as well, then I'm gonna have to check this out now too. So, but go figure. Anyway, you know what? I love that they still
it's
have
like Mr.
old
Miyagi.
cars.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi, the old cars. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I love those cars, man. And the house is the same. So, definitely everything tugs on the hearts.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
Wow.
What?
This is cool though. I like that they're combining the movies.
Yeah, this is good. And if you look at the background, so it's the same that they use on Cobra Kai. So it definitely ties in with Cobra Kai.
Yeah. The Miyagi Dojo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm liking this. This is pretty good. On May 30th.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it? Or not?
That kind of looked like Miguel.
It does kind of.
Oh no, the kid on the subway that was like fucking with them, or actually, looked like the kid from Into the Badlands. MK, if you guys know that show.
MK, yeah.
It looked like that. Yeah.
That guy right
here.
That
is MK.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he took a lot of fighting training for that show. So, damn, if he fights MK, that's gonna be sick.
Wow.
That'll be cool. Huh.
Yeah. That's definitely gonna be someone he fights in the tournament. Right there.
He is an underrated talent, I think.
Yeah.
He's a very likable person.
I like him in My Cousin Vinny too. He's really good in that, and whatever.
I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
Man,
I gotta call my cousin Vinny. He'll get us out of this.
He's
a first-time lawyer, but it's such a good movie.
It was. That's a great movie.
Two youths in the sack studs. Two youths.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What's a
Youths.
What's a ute?
What's a youth?
What's a ute?
Well, a youth.
These here utes.
No. Lee.
I like the way they
Yes, to
edited
me.
this trailer too.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
he meant to Sensei Miyagi.
It's all about building up
I'm
tension.
doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a sick ass
Oh,
stunt.
that was nice.
That was a cool parkour kick. Like,
Yeah,
run,
and some
turn on the
parkour
fire
there.
escape, hit him with the kick. Ooh,
Bam.
yeah. The choreography on
Damn.
that looked so clean.
That was
That's a
good.
nice shot.
That was
I
really
think that's
I don't
Jackie
think there's
Chan's
any wire work
influence right
That's just-
there.
Yeah, that's just athleticism.
That says
Oh,
Jackie
yeah.
Chan all over it.
It does.
does.
Rumble in the Bronx, like eat your heart out type shit.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right. If this kid, I think, if he's definitely got these moves, like, authentic moves like this, yeah, he'll probably end up like the next Jackie Chan. I would
Man,
not be
since the
surprised.
movie's in New York, they should do a Rumble in the Bronx like Easter egg or reference in the universe. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that'd be fun. Man, I would love that. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, I want to see that kick again. That was clean.
He's running. He's jumping.
Bam.
Boom.
Use his
2
momentum.
branches,
Got him in midair.
1 tree.
Oh, Jackie and Ralph Macchio are gonna fight a little bit.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
I love that. This is gonna be good.
Okay. I'm curious about it now. I had my doubts, but after saying that, I'm curious. I want to see this.
Yeah, it kind of
I
reminds me of
am-
Street Fighter. Like,
Yep.
there's nice Street Fighter vibes
Yes.
in that. I like that. Like
It
when
does.
he's fighting those guys, it's like a really colorful like arena, like in some back alley. Just like super interesting settings. And that
know.
that kickoff for the fire escape was fucking awesome.
That was so good. Where was
If
it
it's
again?
done
Yeah.
well, it's going to be a very nice mix of 2 different universes, so to
I'm
speak.
gonna like this. Yeah.
Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
Written by Fifth Element writer. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Who's asleep?
all aboard.
Tom.
Tom, you there?
And
Nope,
Tom?
I'm here.
I guess.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
He's here.
And
Had the mute
Xbox says,
button.
yeah, this looks good. And
does.
no woke. It does.
All right, you know what? I've only seen season 1 of Cobra Kai. I have to go back and rewatch
Yeah,
it.
give it
Oh,
another try, Tom.
goodness.
It's
'Cause
so good.
Well, I've
Yeah.
enjoyed season 1. I really liked it, and I just kind of trailed off on it. So,
Because you haven't
I'm
got to
planning-
when silver comes yet. That's when.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you've got what 4.5 seasons?
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I guaranteed it's a really good watch. You are
Yeah,
so gonna binge watch this.
Mhm. Each
And
season brings a
like,
character
I will.
from a
sit
movie.
down and just binge watch it, and like
Mhm.
3-4 hours later, it's like, well, I'm about to start season 2 or season 3. Wow!
I know.
Mhm.
And they're pretty manageable, like 10 episodes a season, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
That's
So-
not bad.
Hey, Fez, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, man. Great that you can join in. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out. This looks really, really good. So
it does.
yeah, watch Cobra Kai. Do it. 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Lord Thoft.
I'd
a really,
almost
really good
give it a
series.
5 out of 5. It's just one of the best outstanding TV shows I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. It's and with God, with this whole thing about nothing really good on Cobra Kai is actually
Yeah.
really, really good to get into.
It's hard for me to find fault in this series if I nitpick. It's like nitpicks are minor. I mean, the good outweighs what little bad you could find in this show.
And I can say this: I've seen the originals in theaters. I used to love the original movies.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've seen them in theaters. I like them a lot. So, oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Tom. Once you see season 2, it's gonna hit you in the feels because they do so much stuff, paying tribute to like Karate Kid 2 when he goes to Miyagi's hometown and stuff. Like, they do stuff in Cobra Kai. If you love those movies like that, it's gonna make you feel things, man. Like,
I have to watch it now.
It is nostalgia done.
It is. Yeah,
it's not hollow nostalgia. It's excellent. It fires on all cylinders.
Why didn't YouTube keep this? I was wondering
I
whether
don't
there was a
know.
reason why.
I don't know what the deal was with you.
Yeah.
Well, back then it was YouTube Red. They're trying to turn themselves into a streaming service to compete with the likes of, I guess, Netflix and Hulu, but they just couldn't get any traction.
Yeah,
I remember.
And they thought it wasn't going to.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just remember there were a number of TV shows I was watching on YouTube Red, like Cobra Kai. Then another one I believe was called Powers, which was like superhero themed, which was kind of different.
And I think YouTube was thinking that, it wouldn't really go anywhere, so they just let it go, and they sold it to Netflix. Because
lo and behold, it kind of went.
They're lost.
I know,
Man.
right? And
It's
they
like when
did something great
Blockbuster
with it.
could have got bailed out by Netflix, and they chose not to.
Yeah,
and then
I know.
Netflix basically absorbed them after. It's like, we gave you out. We gave you a chance, Blockbuster.
Yeah,
exactly.
Here I am looking at my old Blockbuster card going, well, those were the days.
Yeah.
Finish him.
I mean, imagine if Blockbuster would have took the deal. We'd all be talking about Blockbuster online instead of Netflix. They would have just done the streaming thing. So it's like,
yes. Could you
shot
imagine
themselves in the
Blockbuster like Netflix?
That's what it would have been. Yeah,
that's what it would have been. Exactly.
But they were like, no, we'll recover. Fuck Netflix. No one's gonna me talk about Netflix in 5 years. Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is Redbox still around?
Right?
Yeah, right. Joe Dog, question: what 3 comic book wives would you want to be in? Mine is Zatanna, the Devil's Daughter, Zatanna, and Donna Troy. I don't know.
Like comic book wise, you'd want to be.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to think on that. I don't know. It's a sudden question. I don't know. I gotta think on that.
It's very random.
Question out of left field.
Yeah, maybe Psylocke. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna say. And Lord Thoth, I never get perfect marks because nothing is perfect except for Lady Thoth. She's an 11. Aww.
Gotcha.
I mean, doesn't Storm get to be a queen of Wakanda when she marries Black Panther? So I mean, that would probably be up there.
Yeah, that'd be up there. So
I mean, she literally gets a fucking kingdom with that marriage. That's a pretty good deal.
That's true. Can't complain about that. So Karate Kid Legends next year, May 30th. So
interesting.
Gonna be good. Gonna be good. I'm liking this. Yeah. If you're a big fan of Cobra Kai, then you definitely want to see this. And I'm gonna have to go back and watch that 2010 movie. So because if it does tie in, then I'd rather get the whole full story. And I just don't like a story where a chunk of it is missing and I don't know exactly what's going on. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Unless they do it in a way where it could act as its own standalone movie and kind of distance itself from that other
maybe
Kung Fu Kid movie.
Yeah, true. So, but seeing how we got a few minutes. Well, there was a little bit of a scoop. I guess I probably could cover quickly.
Oh,
breaking news.
Yeah, that's right. So,
chat. Hello there.
Hey, Stark Martin, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. I guess we got a little bit of a scoop. Daredevil Born Again was another She-Hulk.
Wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know, right? Why?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's just see what it says quickly here. We get more insight into what went down with Marvel retooling Daredevil Born Again. Exactly what my insiders first told you over the summer. And then months later, the trades played catch up and exactly reported what I'd said. Well, what did they say? So, along with new images of Charlie Cox as Daredevil, Wilson Fisk, Karen Page. I'm glad they brought her back because I knew they cut her out.
Her and Foggy they weren't going to bring back.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to do a Daredevil without Foggy Nelson and Karen? What are you doing?
Yeah, right? They're
What?
essential.
Yeah.
You know? It's lured that Daredevil Born Again was initially going to be about a legal procedure dumbed down, aired at a wider group of people. Recall Charlie Cox first appeared, as MCU Daredevil in She-Hulk.
I guess No Way Home doesn't count then.
No, I guess not. So, which looks to have been canceled and won't be getting a season 2. Yeah, thank God for that. So, I do got to admit, the new trailer that came out a few months ago, that does have me a bit pumped. So,
the damage they've done to Daredevil already, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that
losing to Echo, She-Hulk. Man.
So bad.
Oh, no.
And the sad part, and I'm going to say this, I love those films on Netflix. That was Marvel done right. I always thought.
Oh, yeah.
That's still the best. That's the best Marvel show ever, I think.
It had been conceived as more of a legal procedural, and we really bought it back towards a action-based New York crime story. Yeah, the way it should be. The real trick was to have the DNA of the old Netflix show, but then push it forward into something very new.
How is it a trick? Are all those writers dead?
Exactly.
Where are those writers? Bring them back.
If
Give
they're
them
alive.
a truckload of money.
That's all you have to do. Bring back everybody that was associated with the Netflix production and just have them do it. It's It's a simple formula.
Because compared to what Disney MCU is doing right now, all of those Netflix shows rocked.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even mind Iron Fist. It
same
needed
here.
work.
No, I didn't either.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But damn, he's a good Wilson Fisk.
Oh, he is.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Oh, he
So
rocks
good.
a character.
Decapitates a guy with a car door. That's the type of Daredevil show I want, please.
Exactly.
Slam the guy's head in the door, decapitated. So what were we talking about? It's like, what the
Yeah, exactly.
That's
back to
Kingpin.
business. Yeah,
Excuse
back
me
to
while I
business.
get myself a hot dog.
He throws that owl guy like down an elevator shaft. Like,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So what were we talking about again?
yeah, back to business. Anyway.
So Charlie Cox continues how he and D'Onofrio saved the series by bringing it more in line with the Netflix show. And again, exactly as I first told you. Also, I previously said, says the article writer, Daredevil was never canceled at Netflix because of poor ratings. Right. It wasn't.
It did good. Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Man. So good. Season 3 had been well received, and they had already gone to work on season
Loved
4. Oh yeah,
That bullseye was perfect, dude.
It was.
Man. Woo.
man.
That was epic.
They pitched me a really cool arc for the season. My understanding was they were really heavy into breaking that season in the writer's room, and then just overnight it went away. Oh God, big mistake, man. The thing that we kept talking about was this show has had the success that it's had and has appealed to a very specific demographic because it's one of the few superhero shows that is so dark and sinister at the time. Vincent and I both felt like it. If you lose that, you're at risk of losing the identity of our show.
Yes.
Exactly. So we really pushed the show to remain geared towards an older audience and not dumbed down to and not dumbed down to kind of capture a wider net of people. I think it's the same in some ways. It's even darker than a lot of the stuff that we've done in the past. Right. That's what you want to do.
all of them were really. I mean, Punisher. Now let's be honest, that was super.
Oh,
adult.
yeah.
Oh goodness!
That
That
was,
was, that was almost tiring. The drama and darkness and Punisher. That was
Oh yeah.
That was hard to
Such a-
slog through, but it was good.
Daredevil Special Victims Unit.
I mean, I love Jessica Jones, the one who played Jessica Jones. She did a great job too. I loved it. You know,
Yeah,
like,
and David Tennant.
Yes,
David Tennant. Jessica.
He's one of the best
Yeah.
villains in the MCU or in Marvel. Like,
Yeah,
period.
he
And
was
Luke-
so eating up that scenery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Luke
He was
Cage.
chewing
Luke
it. Oh,
Cage
yeah.
was done. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't a weak series
Yes.
in them. I enjoyed it. It's such. It was so good. You know, that's the only thing I think that really hurt it is remember what they try to do Defenders. They kind of relaxed a little. I find they didn't combine them.
I didn't like
Yes.
Defenders because it was all about a powered up Elektra that they were fighting, not like
Yeah,
an
yes,
interesting
yes.
group of villains.
Yeah.
It was just here's
Yeah.
Elektra, but now she's more stronger. It's like, all right, I guess.
They could have
kinda
did something better
lost
with it.
focus on the Defenders.
They kind
Yeah.
of did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could have been so
But
much better.
individually, those shows were good. I
I like
enjoyed them.
I like how
Great.
Misty Knight got her cyborg hand though in the Defenders. That was kind of cool. She got her hand
That was
chopped
pretty
off
cool.
by the guy's katana, and then
Oh
they, like,
yeah.
gave her like
Yeah.
a cyborg arm. Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I
More
did like
Star
that.
Trek.
So what happened is that the following MCU failing on Disney Plus, but not only did Bob Iger demand Marvel pull back on content, but Kevin Feige rehauled its TV division, which included retooling Daredevil Born Again to make it more in line with the popular Netflix series. Yeah, that's all you have to do, right?
Why,
you
why was
just
it
flip
not
it
like
over.
that originally though? Yeah, like
I know.
Why you have to retool? That's just so dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you
It's-
just keep the same formula.
Yeah,
It's
you had
Disney
had it
wanting to
perfectly.
do their own thing.
Yeah. Because we have to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, it's like they take these
No.
they have a perfect blueprint, and then like somebody spills coffee on it, somebody sneezes, you know, like they throw a bunch of shit on it. Oh no, we can't read these blueprints anymore.
Yeah. It's like, you know what?
Oh, what do we do? We just go ahead with it anyway.
Yeah. It's like, here's the thing, you know, I mean, if you're reading any of the Marvel comics, if you've ever read any of the Marvel comics, you know, sometimes, okay, you might read X-Men, but, you know, you really don't like Daredevil all that much. You got your specific genre of characters and teams that you like, and that's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, the problem is taking it and to try to make everybody like it. Not everybody's going to like it, right? Just keep to that specific group of people because they like it for what it was originally, dark and gritty and just badass.
Mm-hmm.
God,
You know?
the when they took the scene right out of the comic book when Punisher and Daredevil are talking on that roof, and Punisher's got him
Yeah.
all chained up, and he's got the gun taped to his hand. You know, and he's like, I'm gonna force you to kill me, but by the time this is over, oh, so good. And he shoots the chain. He uses his power to shoot the chain instead. Like, oh
Yes.
my God, Pete, that's fucking
That
cinema.
was a great moral conflict between Daredevil and Punisher. It was like, what are you going to do, Daredevil?
It's
Yeah,
one of my
exactly.
favorite in all of superhero stuff because Punisher's like, you hit them, they get back up. I hit them, they stay down. And I'm like,
Yep.
God damn right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's so good.
That's why I always thought that whole Batman line, you know, if you kill, like, what was it, the bad guy, the number of killers still stays the same. No, it doesn't. You know, it's not like you become the same as the criminal. You're just getting rid of the criminals. And if you keep on getting rid of the criminals, even if you unfortunately have to kill them, it still goes lower, you moron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would think the criminals are more afraid of someone like the Punisher who's not looking to put you behind bars. He's looking to bury you 6 feet under. He's coming to end
That's
you,
right.
you know, like that makes me a little bit more afraid.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Do I want to commit
Yeah.
a crime then? No, you know, or if I do, then I don't know. Let's remember the old adage: the wages of sin is death. There you go. That's why you got Punisher. That's why Batman sucks. I'm sorry. That's
Remember
just
when
me.
Punisher was in prison and Kingpin sent an entire
Yes.
cell block to kill him? Oh my God, Daredevil was so peak cinema, dude.
Oh yeah,
And he's just screaming on the hall, oh!
yeah.
Shanking these guys, like the brutality, man. That
That's
come on,
peak.
Disney. Yeah, like come on, Disney. I want the bloody and the visceral. Like, come on.
Yeah, because it makes people think. It's like, wow, should he really be doing this? Yeah, probably. So. But he goes on to say, I never thought it would be a TV show again. I just assumed that we'd done that. So maybe it would be something else. I was so shocked when they told me in 2022 that we were going to be doing a show, but I was also thrilled. It's such a great medium for this character. There's so much story left to tell. So the more time we have to do that, the better, Cox said.
Yeah.
So fine.
And Charlie Cox, he is Matt Murdock, man. When you watch him in that show,
oh yeah,
he is that character in every sense of the way, man. Like, acting perfect.
And that's why I was
He really
thrilled
embodies
when he
the
shows
character.
up in Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I love that
He does.
scene in No Way Home so much. He catches the brick. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
I'm a really good lawyer.
I'm a really good lawyer. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. But then he tells Happy, no, you're gonna need a really good lawyer.
Mhm.
But so Tuesday, March 4th on Disney Plus, Daredevil Born Again. So
Nice.
and I'm so glad that they brought back Happy and Karen. Man, you need them. You need them.
Well,
in
they're
this show.
enjoyable characters. They both did a good job as their characters, and they were integral to the series. I find.
Foggy. I know you meant Foggy because, and then George
Or, yeah,
Favreau
Foggy.
Favreau
Yeah.
played both characters, so that's why it can get kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Favreau played Foggy in the Ben Affleck movie, but then he plays Happy in the
Yes.
MCU.
That's
Yeah.
oh god, yeah. I totally got
Real
confused on that.
No, that'll happen.
Well,
I forget about the Ben Affleck movie sometimes.
Yeah.
Watch the
But I mean-
director's cut; it is good. So I'm going to say
But
that.
see,
now.
I wasn't
Okay.
going to watch it because it didn't have these two in it, because there's this good chemistry that goes on with Foggy and Karen in
Well,
the
I mean,
Netflix show.
There
And you
is.
have to bring over
spoilers
to this.
but Karen murdered somebody. Kind of a big deal. And like we can't just end
Yeah.
her character arc there. I'm not trying to spoil
No.
it for people that haven't seen it. I kind of did. I did.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was just thinking that what happened to her character? How are they going to bring her back from that?
Right.
Yeah.
She murdered somebody.
Not only
Like-
did she murder somebody, isn't she like super powered now?
Gosh, it's been a while now. I need
It
to
has
rewatch
been a
I have to go
while.
back and watch it
Because
again.
Yeah.
The main thing I
definitely
remember
have to
is
watch
it
this.
ending
Jeez.
with the three-way fight between Bullseye and Kingpin, where like no one's on each other's team, so they're just fighting
Yeah.
all three of each other.
And
Epic.
the way Bullseye took out, Kingpin took out Bullseye. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna have to watch this again.
So good.
Yeah, I'm
It
going to
is.
dig it out and watch it again. It was such a good show. Such a good.
Yeah, because you have this big, several years gap in between. I don't know, like over 5 years now. And are they gonna tie up some of the loose ends that ended with Netflix, or I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. to
Now I
find
don't
out.
remember. Did they get rid of the hand, or are they still
I don't
around?
know.
I think they
I don't
did
remember
in
that.
Defenders.
Yeah,
I think
they
they
might
did
have
in
finished
Defenders.
them off
Yeah.
as a group. So there's that cleaned up.
I really
then.
hope they didn't, because they make a bunch of good villains.
Oh man, him fighting Nobu was another one of the best. He fights Nobu, then he fights Kingpin after. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Isn't
so-
it nice
so
to
good.
know there's shows out there, not even that old, that we're talking good of? It
Yeah.
shows you.
I know.
Marvel did do good stuff. It's just,
Well, Netflix did good
Netflix,
stuff.
Yes.
Disney
With their-
fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Disney flushed the toilet and
Like not only did they fumble the ball, they picked it up and started going the other direction.
That's right.
yes,
They hit
exactly.
the other end zone and started celebrating, like, "Yay! Look at what we did! We did something good! Yay!" No, you
'Cause
didn't.
remember in Jessica
Yeah.
Jones, we got our first superhero sex scene in that show where like Luke Cage and Jessica were like smashing through an apartment. Like I
Yes.
just don't see Disney putting anything like that up. Like I don't,
No,
I don't see them
they
having the
won't.
cojones. Like fucking two superheroes smashing an apartment.
You could only get away with that on Netflix. Oh man, yeah.
Stuff like that,
It was so good.
Then Luke
And
Cage
dude-
and Jessica Jones sizing each other. I was like, "Okay, we're both powered.
Yeah.
What's your
It's like-
deal? What's your backstory?"
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna make it through this. The debris pile that we're gonna be standing in a few seconds.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then they kind of alluded, like somebody asking Jessica Jones, "Hey, didn't you used to be with this group?" And she said, "Yeah, that was some time ago."
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, Kingpin versus Punisher fight scene was great. It was so good, man. So good. Jeez. But yeah, the beginning, says Pat, I want to be of the Marvel series started so well, just like Disney's Mandalorian, and they just couldn't keep it going. No, they couldn't. No, they didn't. They ended up with explosive diarrhea. So that's what happens. So, but yeah, see, now we're at the 2-hour mark. So we're gonna plug what needs to be plugged. And Appion, you got anything that you want to plug, dude?
Sure, yeah. We're gonna finish Avatar: The Last Airbender today. Scheduling issues with certain people that weren't available, so now everybody's available. So we're gonna finish The Last Airbender cartoon today, like the final 5 episodes.
Woo-hoo.
And then on my Two Guys Talking channel, we're reviewing Skeleton Crew, and then we might talk about What If season 3 when that comes out in like a week. And yeah, and then Farscape on Sunday for sure, because everybody's schedule is good again. So Farscape Sunday night.
Farscape.
Yeah,
another excellent TV show.
Right on. So good. I love that show. And Tom, what you got going on?
Same old. Me and Jessica working on a special Christmas episode. I'm still gonna do some gaming. I've been trying to figure out some stuff. Still waiting to hear back from the Ben Games for Days Gone and rights of music. But I've had other people that have streamed and played Days Gone online, haven't get hit by anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start anyway, and just start playing it. And a few other games I got going on, and just keeping it quiet until the new year, of course. As we got next week, I don't think we're gonna hear from anybody. So, but yeah, just stay tuned. That's all I can say. Things come down the pike. So,
right on. And Pop Culture Republic.
Hey.
What do you got on the docket?
Let's see. Just general stuff, talking about anything and everything pop culture related, show to show. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and then Saturday afternoons is my dedicated comic book live stream where I talk about all things comic book.
Yeah, you were back in
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm sorry, what?
You were back in a lot of magazines there on Saturday.
Oh yeah, this past Saturday I had the short box of Wizard magazines.
Ooh, I have a few of those. I
got like a ton of them, almost figuratively speaking.
Nice.
It's like one of those things, like you collect stuff and you realize you find yourself asking, is like, am I just a pack rat, or do I just collect all this stuff from 30, 40 years ago? It's like, no. It's like I was like looking at Hero magazines, Overstreet Fan magazine. Got a couple of those that I opened up on that stream. Right. Then of course, like a bunch of Wizard magazines. So that was kind of interesting, kind of going back and looking through those back into the day. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do on my channel. Talk about TV shows, comic books, movies, anything and everything pop culture related.
There we go.
Yeah,
I remember doing that, going through boxes. I found Fangoria magazines and Gore Zone. I loved horror films. I used to collect those in the 80s and 90s. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I might do another live stream just on Starlog magazine or some other, because that was another magazine back in the day. Yeah, back in the day before the internet, all we had was magazines, fan-based magazines to pick up and read on, and like, oh, what's coming out next year or whatever. It's like, what does Starlog magazine, what's Cinescape magazine say about this?
Yeah. And that was your only source of information.
The only source.
Monthly magazine. Man. And let's see, that being said, while I'm at it, seeing how I kind of host this channel, I am for hire, and I know that's a thing. So apparently, and I'm beating Tom to the punch here. So so to everybody that's that happens to be watching, yes, I am a graphic designer. I am a freelance graphic designer, and if you got anything that needs designing, it doesn't matter if it's like a poster, a simple logo, a commission, because I've done that for a few YouTubers out there, like as Canadian Spider-Man can attest to and stuff like that. Then yeah, I do have a website, freelancegraphics.com. I am also on Rumble as well, because some people actually do watch me on Rumble. Go figure. You can find me on X right there. And I'm not that hard to find. So, and I really don't do Truth Social that much. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my Truth Social account. Go figure. And and I'm also on Facebook, so you can also find me on Facebook. So if you need anything done, give me a shout. I will definitely work within your budget, because especially nowadays, we're pinching pennies and stuff like that.
You don't have Blue Sky yet? I'm waiting to get.
Oh yeah, I do have Blue Sky. I just don't.
You can join Mark Hamill on Blue Sky.
Yeah, I will. So,
and while I'm on it, I'm going to interrupt you for a quick sec, because I'm going to say this right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this gentleman, because he works his butt off for you guys. He does the news that nobody else is here doing, and talks about the things that aren't talked about here on the Tubes of
and
You.
He invites us on.
Exactly. He tolerates us greatly. Thank you very much. And give him like, subscribe, and share to those who might be interested in watching us as well.
That's right. Go figure.
And go to a store, because like I said, he's got some kick-ass posters. Damn, some good stuff in that store.
Pedo Sky. Yeah. Well, somebody's got to keep an eye on them. So,
I don't get it. I'm lost on that one. What did I miss on that one? Never mind. Somebody can tell me that joke. Yeah, Blue Sky, but why? What? Who? What?
Because that's where all the libtards flew to.
Oh.
Yeah. See, now you understand. You get it. So, anyway, folks, that's the show. So we will hopefully see you on Friday for another show that goes on. So please remember to subscribe to these fun gentlemen here that are on this channel. So they would greatly appreciate it as well. And, and show them some love too. So, because they need it, I shouldn't be the only one. My God. And
I do need the love. Love me.
Yes.
Love me.
And share and subscribe. Pray for all the amazing people out there. Yes. And Merry Christmas. So,
and don't be scared. Exactly. Don't be afraid to say Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
Christmas, you filthy animals.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Keep the change.
About one more week to run around the malls and do your Christmas shopping.
Exactly.
Oh, the malls are driving me nuts now. I just go down to get something to eat, and then it's packed like crazy.
If the malls are still around.
Yeah.
That haven't been demolished.
Because if you don't, you'll be screaming. That's what it'll be like on the 24th. So...
Movie again. Jingle All the Way. Remember, Arnold couldn't find the doll, the last one. It's like you wait too long and then you forgot the Christmas present.
Turbo
Get
Man.
that cookie out of your mouth.
Every kid deserves a Turbo Man doll for Christmas.
Yes.
I almost bought it. They actually sold it at Walmart. Turbo Man. I was like, oh, I gotta get one now. But they was.
Oh my God.
It actually is a toy now. You can buy. It's like, yes, that's awesome.
Sweet. So to everybody out there, get your Christmas shopping done. Have a good couple of days before the next show on Friday. And we will see you later. And remember,
be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!